some tire in the light world, and to manage your stamina too.
All right, welcome back. Give it up for AG Developer and their speedrun of Haze Poser Percent. Take it away.
Yeah, well, hi everyone, I'm AG Developer, and we're going to be playing one of the greatest games ever known to mankind. It truly is the best game ever. Haze. Oh man, I've not practiced whatsoever for this, so this is going to be really fun. Right, getting everything set up, and yeah, it's the best game ever. So the countdown begins, I think, once I press easy. So I'll start a count from 5 and we can just jump straight into it. And there'll be a lot of cutscenes so I can explain what this game is and what Poser Percent is. So count from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so essentially what Haze is, it's a game where you play as a soldier. For the first half of the game you play as a soldier, working for a government organization. It's not really a government, it's more like... what's the word I'm looking for? They're basically mercenaries, there we go, it's a mercenary group. And... yeah, he's gonna talk about himself here. And I'll let him speak on his own. Yeah, no, it's more a mercenary organization. And they're trying to take some land from rebels. Basically natives of the land. And they have this thing called nectar. The medicine, if you will, which enhances their performance during war.
You look so good, I wish I was you.
For the second half of the game, you're basically part of the resistance. You switch sides. Poser Percent is the first half of the game when you're playing with a mercenary group, Mantel Corporation. And during the changeover cutscene, there is a tiny small chance, but there is a chance of getting a random T-poser just appearing out of nowhere. And that's what this entire run is based off of. It happened once, and we turned it into a run.
Hi there, sir. Lance Corporal Tier.
Because that's the best way to create runs. It's take a meme and run with it.
They say that because I'm skinny, see?
Like a watch strap, sir.
Your pack slipping, sir. Let me give you a hand.
Now this little part is important if I was doing the any percent, because what he basically just did there is adjust my nectar receiver to essentially make it malfunction every so often, which is eventually what causes the defection over to the other side. And so there is a story to it. This story is the weakest hot sauce you could ever find. It's mild. Yeah.
Slap in the face.
I am so ready to liberate some natives.
This game was created to be the Halo killer for a PlayStation. It was meant to compete with Halo. Which, yeah, how did that one work out for them? Yeah, exactly. It's a story, don't worry about it, it's... yeah. It may as well not have a story.
You ready? Brother, I was born ready. Born ready.
So this is where the first cutscene happens, so I just gotta stand around here and wait for them to just catch up and realise what existing is all about. Come on, there we go.
What's cooking, boys?
Hey, Sergeant Carpenter, what's up? Me and my crew here are rolling with you today.
Now I do have to be careful here because it is possible to die on this level.
Wood. Corporal Wood, sir.
As me and the other guy, Sergeant Silent, who runs this, have found out, it is possible to die here. That was a fun time. Exactly. The most important thing is a T-poser. So you've got to suffer through half of the game to get to the good bit.
Do you have 1 quick second, AG?
Yep.
So my wow, English is hard. My hosting duties have been relieved. The amazing Abby's Corner is going to be taking over as your hostess. So let's all give a round of applause to her for being the wonderful host who's helping me not be host.
Son of a bitch! You trying to get
Hi everybody, I'm back.
Morgan,
Hello.
okay. You're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look at me. You're not fine. You're not on this drop ship, but
So this game has a lot of boring cutscenes that you cannot skip. So we get to enjoy all of it. Over and over and over again.
take her up.
90% of this run is cutscenes. It's like Kingdom Hearts 2,
You don't want to lie a bit.
but worse.
Believe me, buddy. Up and at 'em.
Because at least Kingdom Hearts 2 is enjoyable. So this is all this first level entails. It's go to the first cutscene, go to the second cutscene, jump onto the third cutscene, and eventually, maybe, if it feels really nice, it might give you some gameplay.
Yep, we're open for business!
But that depends on its mood.
No beer?
There's no poison in my tea.
Incoming! Woo! Yeah, damn! Yes, sir!
A toast to freeing some hearts and minds. To freeing this country that the Lord forgot about. While he's away, let's go do his housekeeping.
To hearts and minds!
Well, if you think it's bad now, trust me, it gets worse. It gets much, much worse.
Brains! Boom! We're coming!
Listen, buddy, you know how it is. I don't mean to sound hard on Tyr, but I need to keep my guys safe so we can do our job. I want to keep you safe too. I want to.
Essentially, the explanation for why he's not allowed Tyr, that guy, onto the chopper is because he's noticed that he's messed with his nectar receiver, like he did with ours.
Actual, I've got a man on deck left behind. He's missed his meds. Please take care of him.
Hold on! Sorry, sir, I can't get you any closer to the crash site. Way too high! Set us down. We're marching.
He was talking to me.
So earlier you said that most of the run is cutscenes. How much time would you estimate is actually just watching cutscenes?
About half a run. Easily
Ouch.
half a run, if not more.
Ouch.
See you at the crash site.
Yeah, it's pain.
Let's go, go, go. Let's go.
That is our first gameplay element of the entire run. And it's basically just run and shoot as fast as possible. The trickiest part about this is remembering where to go. Mainly because the last time I played this was last year.
Watch your step, buddy. The sun
Right here, in fact.
up on a valley packed full of bad guys. Give me a minute to clear them out. Base, this is 555 actual. Multiple hostile contacts. I need a burn on the half-mile basin 80 yards north of my position.
There you go, so that's the first part done. Straight into another cutscene. So one thing that's important during the run is essentially ensuring that you take your medicine. There's a thing where you can take nectar manually and it basically supercharges you. It highlights enemies in yellow, and if you shoot and kill the enemies it gives you a small boost to nectar.
Carpenter, get down.
And
I'll see you up.
it also improves your speed and stuff like that. It basically it makes you a bit more powerful.
Hey, Carpenter, you find things a whole lot easier with a dose of nectar in your blood.
There we go, he's just talking about it there. I've only got 2 nectars left. There's the name. I'm not sure if anyone heard that, but in the background there, one of the guys was shouting for Marino. Get ready to hear a lot of that name being shouted out. So here we have our first Nectar Disruption event, which is basically what I was talking about earlier on. It's not important here because, well, this story... Write squiggles on a piece of paper and that's about how entertaining the story is. To be fair, if it wasn't so badly done, it does have potential. But it is badly English is apparently a thing I don't know. It is badly done.
We're fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Basically, the kind of the premise of the story boils down to the organization kind of gets young men into the corporation to fight for their cause, and they make it so that for them it's kind of like a video game. It's kind of like they're playing Call of Duty but in real life. That's essentially the entire point of it. I'm gonna take your nectar, thank you very much. I just stole that guy's nectar, and I am definitely not sad about it. Thank you, my dude.
If we stay here, we die.
That's true, yeah. Give me some of that nectar, thank you, my good dude. Now here comes one of the harder parts. You've just basically got to wipe everyone out. Now there's usually a guy there, he is. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that happens. Yeah, if you get too distracted killing enemies, you just end up falling off the cliff. That's not the first time I've done that during a run. I don't think I've had a single run where I don't die at least 3 or 4 times. There we go, that works a bit better. Apart from that dude who decided to just spontaneously revive himself. There we go.
Alright guys, I think that's the last of them. For now, at least.
Nah, we just gotta wait for all of them to just stack up on me.
Fired up and ready to shoot some locusts.
And you guys gonna get here? There we go.
On these guys. But they stole our nectar, man, so what's the point?
They got away with the nectar. Still, you might as well check on the pilot.
There we go. Yeah, the one tricky thing about this is that there's very specific points in the level where you've got to stand to basically trigger certain events.
Hey.
I don't remember exactly where each point is, but if it is very much possible to just completely walk by it.
Can you see me?
That's happened so many times on the very first level when you're there with a chopper for the cutscenes.
I see you.
Where the trigger point for the cutscene is it's just a tiny little square just in front of the dude. So you can just walk past it and slam yourself into the helicopter.
Tell me later.
And, well, completely miss a cutscene. And you'll have to basically double back and get to it.
up another one.
Administering.
See, the thing about this pilot is that we are the only ones who can see him.
Dude, we knock these asses down like...
Because of the fact that our Nectar was messed with.
One actual requesting evac ASAP.
Copy that 451, ETA 4 minutes. Just make sure there's a calm spot for touch.
Because the pilot's now dead, they can't see him.
Clear the area? Looks pretty clear to me. Yeah. Hey, you getting newbie nerves, man?
Hostiles! Clear him out!
Now, there's 3 waves that come here. First wave is on foot, second wave they bring a chopper and on foot, third wave they bring a chopper again and on foot. And it gets really annoying because it is kind of randomized at times. Usually they come from the house, but that would be the first time we've not. There you are. Now, I'm not sure what you're shooting at, but yeah, have fun with the ground there. Now, where is the last wave? There we go. There they are. I have soft locked here once. I believe it was the only time I didn't die on this level, but I've managed to soft lock it.
Alright, buddy, you did good. Time to go. We're waiting for you at the cliff by the cockpit.
Now you've got to wait for a helicopter to show up. You've got to be careful because a helicopter can and will very happily knock you off and kill you. There we go. Yeah, just one pan. Yeah.
See you real soon. That was like taking candy from a cripple baby. I was all like pow, 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 yeah! And we did all that and we were...
There's a line of all time.
Man, I'm gonna kick Tier's ass when we get back. Yeah, kick his ass! I got some real nice pigs, sir. Real capers. Sticking them straight up on the side. Did you see the pilot?
Yeah, I mean, this game is the best game ever made.
Got away with our nectar.
What else would you expect from it?
He looked healthy.
I heard you the first time, buddy. Let me run this by you. Say you're in the field and you've got 2 men injured. If you leave them both, they'll both die. So you could save one, but the other would still die. What do? You save one, right? Of course. You prioritize. Now you're asking me about something that was not a priority. So no, I wasn't looking. We went there so our men could get their meds. But those rats, those goddamn rats got away with our meds. And we need to settle the score.
Yeah, so they do seem to have like a mild addiction to it as well, because a nectar doesn't just hide the realities of war, it also basically gives them adrenaline boost and stuff like that. And it makes them feel good.
Looks like someone's been throwing grenades on the damn deck.
I believe the first cutscene will be at the radio. And basically, yeah, in a liquid form. Now, the trigger for this cutscene is a bit weird. We need to wait for Duval to get here as well. There we go, got it. Yeah, and also it's on the schedule. We just constantly get it. And again, like I said, it hides the realities of war. It's actually noticeable when you're on Nectar and the enemies light up, and after you kill them, they stop lighting up because the bodies actually disappear.
He doesn't need.
That's one of its effects. It actually makes you unable to see death. So for these young men, it's very much like playing Call of Duty, but in real life.
Show him what our fucking people think about skinning people and fucking eating people. Yeah.
I completely forgot about Swain in this part. It's weird because they do censor it later on.
That's us. This way.
But it's just the quality you expect from this game, really.
What's the mission? Where are we going?
HQ picked up some
I know, right?
southeast. Might be a distress signal.
How this game was in a #1 bestseller is beyond me.
We just have to secure the area. That's all we need to know.
Who's sending the signal?
Well, apparently even the developers couldn't decide on that fact, so...
Yeah, what are you doing?
New orders for you guys. Surveillance just spotted that skin coat guy at a copper plant northeast of here. I'm dropping you south of the hot zone. You're going down.
Now comes my favourite part of the game. The Caridad Quarry. Ah, this...
Doesn't get Stockholm Syndrome, Pesci.
You calling me a fag?
Don't call him a fag, sir!
Yeah! Just remember what I said about prioritizing, buddy.
What about it?
This part of the game.
A woman, your mommy,
Parents, yeah?
I'm not looking forward to it. Let's put it that way.
everything you feel, all these emotions like love, hate, joy, misery, all of
Yeah, I think we've kind of shot over that one quite a bit now.
an electrical impulse in your brain. Nothing more. So when you fought that bully kid for that girl you liked at high school, or whatever your story, you weren't doing it for some higher purpose. You were doing it because some chemicals were fizzing around your skull. That's it. You're an ape, a monkey, doing whatever those chemicals tell you to do. And once you accept that, you can take control of yourself instead.
And prioritize?
Yes, but you won't be prioritizing based on how you feel about things anymore. You'll be doing it based on how things actually are. If you've got 2 men dying, save the one with the bigger gun, not the one you like hanging out with. All I'm saying is, when you step off this dropship, keep a grip on reality, buddy. Don't be one of them. Don't be an ape.
Sir, you're not gonna believe this.
Playing this game is making me lose my grip on reality, but...
Right underneath us. I'm coming down now.
That's him! That skin coat! Chase him down!
Yeah, isn't he the best character in the game? How can you not love him? Come on. There we go.
Courtesy of Mantel. Now go get that skin-wearing son of a gun, Sarge.
Come on, let me drive. Thank you.
To Mantel now.
Now, this is a really fun part. It's gonna require incredible focus to not scuff this up. And I can almost guarantee you I am gonna scuff this up so badly that it's not even gonna be funny. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
I think I lost him. Do you see him?
Don't sweat it, buddy. This quarry leads directly to a copper plant. You can bet your bottom dollar that's where...
There we go.
Copy that.
Those junkies are in for some real trouble.
Where's the button? Honestly, at this point, I'm just convinced they just went onto the street and said, "Here's $5. How would you like to be in this game?" And they all said yes.
Calculating route.
Oh yeah, and if you're on fire, you've got to shake the entire controller, which is going to become very annoying very fast. Oh, and invisible wall mines? Oh yeah, we've got them.
Keep moving! Don't stop!
Lots and lots of them. And some of them are actually completely unavoidable, which is even better. It's not beeping at me yet. Which is a good sign. Okay, it's beeping. Now we've got to go the rest of the way on foot. Now that's happened. That's fine. It does spawn box carts every so often. I just got lucky that it spawned one so close to me. I have had it where I've had to walk for like 5 minutes on end just to get to it. This game is this petty. I don't... no. I forgot about that part. It's a weird spawn point on the box cart. Thank you, game. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you, game, for really just providing me with such amazingness.
To ground.
That was a weird one. Yeah, that's one of the unavoidable landmines. And another one's coming right here. It doesn't matter. I've lost the box cart anyway. Which is just exactly what I needed. I think the game's been nice to me today. I say nice.
Hey, genius! Get back in the box cart! We're trying to catch this guy!
No. Come on. Drive. Thank you. Yeah. From my testing, I don't think it's actually possible to complete this without losing at least one box cart. I don't believe.
I'm taking the jump.
Please take the jump. Thank you for driving carefully.
Here's that lever. Give me. Thank you. Can I get your nectar? Thank you. It is indeed a British video game developer. Free Radical. The same people behind the game everyone actually kind of likes, which is Time Splitters.
You have reached your destination.
Thankfully that's this over.
You fucking.
Yeah.
Free you people.
The censoring on this is just fantastic.
Go buy yourself a. Listen up. I got Stinko
It's...
there, and I don't.
You can't make it up. You honestly can't make this things up.
Go, go, go!
Come on, man. We've got ass kicking to do.
There we go, final level. That's right. Who needs censoring when you've got nectar? Remember, take your medicine. Will you please open this door for me? Thank you.
I'll lead. Follow me.
Sound like you know where you're going.
I do. He's been here before. We stormed this place a few weeks back.
Sweet.
We're empty hands.
Empty hands?
What do I teach you boys?
An empty hand is just a grip away from holding a gun.
So?
You gotta take them down before they can pick it up.
Or in other words, kill innocents.
Chill out, buddy.
That's kind of their entire thing. They don't care. If it's got a pulse, well, they want to ensure it no longer has a pulse. In other words, very friendly, guys. Very friendly.
Please report your commanding officer for assistance. Nectar foods administering.
Yeah, so all the nectar disruption in this level is all scripted at certain points. So if you know what you're doing, you can kind of work around that. I also have no gun.
We're going this way. You go that way.
And this doesn't help. Yes, give me your shooty thing. Thank you.
They're gonna close the gate! Your gate's busted and I'm busted!
That's the first lever done. Now on to the next one. Now I'm not sure why they're not giving me their guns. Oh, no, okay, I'll just take that, whatever. I really couldn't care anymore. It's better than using my fists, at least.
Please report your commanding officer for assistance.
You copy. I open the door.
Yeah, that is a really fantastic nectar disruption. I could do with a better gun, but...
Bring it on, bad guys!
Oh, this part's really fun. You're gonna watch yourself or you'll be cooked. There's also another nectar disruption coming up right about here somewhere. Hi boys. Can I take your nectar? Thank you. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, and it also automatically starts throwing grenades for the sake of it. Oh, this is really fantastic. Give me your gun. Thank you. Oh boy.
Those A8 guns are automatic. There will be a server somewhere down there that can...
Right, so what was here again? Now it is very easy to soft lock here because of that autosave that just happened. Yeah. That's unsurprising. To be fair, it's expected. I don't think I've made it through this section even once without dying. Yeah, no I haven't. Looking at my time, yeah, no I definitely have never made it through here without dying at least once.
Hey, don't sweat it. I'll get rid of the blockage at the end of the trench. Running under the...
It's mainly because how the AI plays out. It's a bit random, but usually the first time it's extremely evil and the second time it's a bit better. Yeah, it's always a negative disruption because it lasts for such a long time. I wait for a battle to just go on its own. He's just trying to survive here. Much better. Much better this time. Always the first time it's the worst. The second time it gets much better. Now I'm trying to remember if there's another nectar disruption on this section or not. I don't believe there is. Oh, I could be wrong. That draws him out. Gonna do things a very peculiar way. I think that's the first time I've not had an enemy be around that corner. That's lucky. Give me some of that beautiful nectar. Come on, health regen. Thank you.
Hey, Sarge. Thanks for saving my ass. You're gonna get
Come on.
money. All right, now. I'm gonna bust a hole in the block.
Come on.
Heads up.
Yeah, take your time. I will take your nectar. Thank you very much.
Carpenter, we're coming in from the north. The eye in the sky says skin coat must be in the south room in the back of the plant. Follow the line of crucible. It'll take you pretty close.
Administering.
Another fantastically timed nectar disruption. Yeah, it turns out there wasn't. Because it is now a different part of the level. I don't remember there being that many enemies on this section, to be completely honest.
No problem. The Parkway is the junction point. There should be a control panel around there somewhere that'll change the path of the crucible. To give you a way.
There we go. I will die here if I don't. Be careful. Ah, yes, nectar disruption. Perfect. Come on, health regen. Thank you. Pretty much, yeah. Well, I mean, you say it's the opposite, but if anything, it's convinced me more.
Got contact. He's in the smelting room. He's escaping on.
Okay, this section is really fun.
He must be heading for the elevators. Stop him.
And by really fun, I mean not fun at all. Get me a nectar. Give me your nectar, thank you, buddy. Otherwise, I would have died there. That's completely my own fault. I am still on pace, apparently, so... I think I've used up all the deaths I have allocated for this run. Just actually, now I think about it. I'd much rather slide off and die. It's much more manageable. Because if it's lava, you literally touch it even once, and you're dead. And you don't have to directly touch it, you just have to be close enough for the game to think you've touched it. Now we've just gotta wait for this to slide. Come on. You're not moving yet. You're not moving yet. Come on. Thank you. Get me some of that nectar. Aye, while we wait for that to transfer over, I shall take his nectar. Yummy.
Come on, step up or shut up, assholes!
Now we've just got to wait for this platform to get close enough, then we can jump on, hit the button, and then we've got to wait for it to go all the way back again. It's honestly such a good section of the game.
So goddamn proud to see me now.
There's no point of risking that too much. There is no much advantage. Come on. Yeah, this Nectar Disruption is really great. Because they throw enemies left and right at you. And obviously Nectar improves your aim. Nectar gives you armor. Faster health regen. Lights up enemies. Oh, hi. Well, now I know who I can steal Nectar from. The game seems to be very nice to me today. What is going on? It usually regulates itself around this point. Come on.
Administering.
I almost did not make that there. So, second last cutscene.
We'll be there in a minute.
Now, I should probably say at this point, there is a bit of a graphic warning here. They are going to be taking off one of his fingers, so if you're a bit icky about that, I'd recommend looking away for 5 minutes.
Like you? Sounds like he's taking charge to me. This is a strange place, war.
Because yeah, it does get very graphic here.
We wouldn't give the time of day to in the real world.
Shut up or you lose your teeth.
But before that, we've got a nice little monologue.
That's sweet. That you guzzled it down without a second thought. What have you heard? That I eat people? That
I honestly thought I was going to make it there. I saw my character dip a bit before jumping onto the ledge and oh.
Do you know what an army's most powerful weapon is?
Bullets.
The confidence of its soldiers. If your warriors don't have confidence in their cause, why would they pull the triggers to shoot their bullets? And so they feed you stories about your enemies to make you hate them, to give you the confidence to shoot them, to make you believe that you are a hero.
To be fair, what he's saying isn't wrong.
My friend, there are...
It's just he's saying that in a game that, like I said, if they had made a better game of kind of a similar concept, it would have worked out a lot better.
Good work, buddy. Oh man, this is gonna be bad for you.
you speak American?
Right, I'm gonna look away as much as possible.
Always live by the principles of our Lord God.
Just because, yeah, this part's gonna get, yeah, quite bad.
Eye for an eye. You ever hear that before? It means if you take something from me, then I have a right to take something from you. You took my meds, my nectar. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna take your finger.
And yeah, the reason that we have a nectar disruption here is so we can see this. Essentially.
Nobody takes my nectar.
Because if we were on nectar, then we would completely not be able to see that.
We ready for dust off?
You would basically become invisible to us. Right, now. The timing on this run is about to end. However, the run itself does not end until this cutscene that we're able to go into ends. So I'll give a countdown for when timing ends, but the run itself won't end until we basically get through the cutscene. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 0.
GG's. Congratulations.
What?
So why is it called poser percent?
It's because during this very cutscene, there is a very small chance that you can have a random T-poser appear out of nowhere.
That's an order.
Oh.
And this is actually the switchover cutscene from when you switch sides from the Mantel Corporation over to Marino's side.
Oh. Interesting. If people want to find you, where can they?
They can find me on Twitch at AG Developer. I'm also on Twitter at AG_developer. And I do also have my own podcast, the Mad Lads podcast, available on every podcast platform out there. And from those three places, you can find me on any other social Steam and stuff like that. Pretty easy to find.
Well, thank you for this very fantastic run. It was interesting to say the least.
Yep. I mean, we're about to find out if we do get the world record or not. Because with this run as well, there's a small little thing. If you get a poser, it's an automatic world record, regardless of time.
How much do you think he took?
So,
Oh, very nice.
Here's hoping. Here's hoping.
Well, all right then.
Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Typical.
It'll happen any minute now.
Huh? Shoot me?
Ah, no poser. No poser. That's unfortunate. Well, that's it. Run is over.
Well, GG's regardless, and thank you so much for running this very yellow game.
Yeah. I know. The color scheme they've gone for is very weird. It's very weird.
They really wanted to go for that Halo killer aesthetic because Halo is green, so why not go with something even more colorful like yellow?
That'll be sure to sell games, right? But yeah,
also,
thank
for
you very
anyone
much.
for anyone that's just joining, if you miss this run, there will be VODs up in the future, so you could catch this amazing run done by AG developer, sorry. And any other runs that may have been missed. And of course, all the upcoming runs, which we have Left 4 Dead 2 coming up shortly.
It's my personal best is about 7 minutes and 43 seconds. So here's the cutscene. If there's anything you want to add.